Pat and I have been given this wonderful opportunity to welcome everybody to this event, and it is an amazing, wonderful event which has taken a lot of time in the planning. And let me say that there have been a few bridges to cross over that time. Some of them were not crossable, and we managed to find other ways around this whole wedding planning process. And let me say, it is wonderful to see you all here tonight. And I, representing Pat and myself and Mark's side of the family, absolutely welcome you to this event. And I hope to be able to see you at many events in the future which have something to do with Mark and Julie. Julie has put so much effort into this and worked so hard for it. In the end, you know that there's a whole lot of planning that goes into it, and in the end, that fell in a lot of part to Julie. I absolutely welcome Julie to our family. Brought tears to my eyes today when I listened to the wonderful words of that celebration, that service, and I think that the journey that they are about to go on is going to be a different journey to what they have been on for the last 8 or 10 years, and absolutely, bless you both, welcome you.
And I warmly welcome you to this special occasion, the day when Mark and Julie take each other's hand and begin their life together as husband and wife. They have asked me to especially thank you for coming to share this day with them. The support, the friendship and love offered by you is truly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a very special moment in a wedding when a bride is escorted in to stand beside her groom. Julie would like to thank her parents for their unfailing support over the years. And it is with this in mind that I do now ask who presents Julie to be married to Mark in marriage. Thank you, Bruce. Right, Dad? Watch your step. Good on you. Look at you joining up. Okay. Come on over, girls. Good on you, boys. Thank you. It is one of life's richest surprises when the accidental meeting of two people leads them to proceed together along a common path. It is indeed one of life's finest experiences when this chance relationship grows into a permanent bond of love. This meeting and growing is what brings us together today, the uniting in marriage of these two friends. The love that Mark and Julie feel for each other, the love that is expressed here today, demonstrates not only their joy in the present, but their commitment and excitement in sharing the future together. This is a time of celebration for all of us who know and love them. Love often starts in little ways. It comes quietly with a smile, a glance, or a touch. But you know it's there because suddenly you're not alone. And falling in love is one of the most beautiful experiences in the world. Hello. Mark and Julie, you have found that someone. And today, in front of your closest friends, you will take that step into marriage to make the most serious commitments to each other, to proclaim the love and respect that you share by choosing to unite and move onward through the rest of your lives together as husband and wife. And deciding to join in marriage is the ultimate expression of love. For Mark and Julie, marriage is a promise made from the heart, a promise that will grow stronger every day. As marriage couples here can attest, marriage is a journey, and what a journey it can be. It is a lifetime partnership It means being there for each other, trusting each other, showing respect for each other, and encouraging each other. Marriage also means going on an amazing adventure together, hand in hand through life, laughing together and loving one another as they grow old together. Mark and Julie now look forward to creating a loving home together where their friends and family will always be welcomed. Ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful couple have chosen two beautiful readings for their ceremony today, and I'm going to invite Liam to do our first reading.
The Lord God said, "It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmate." So from the soil the Lord God fashioned all the wild beasts and the birds of heaven. These he brought to the man to see what he could call them. Each one was to bear the name that the man would give it. The man gave names to the cattle, all the birds of heaven, and the wild beasts. But no helpmate suitable for a man was found for him. So the Lord God made the man fall into a deep sleep. And while he slept, he took one of his ribs and enclosed it in flesh. The Lord God built the rib he had taken from the man into a woman and brought her to the man. The man exclaimed, "This at last is bone from my bones and flesh from my flesh. This is to be called woman, for this was taken from man." This is why a man leaves his father and mother and joins himself to his wife, and they become one body.
Thank you, Liam. Good on you, mate. Thank you, Liam. Thanks, sweetheart. Mark and Julie, with an expression that your hearts are joined together in love, join your hands. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a beautiful question of intent for Mark and Julie. Mark, I'm going to begin with you. Mark, do you choose Julie to be your life companion, to share your life openly with her, speak truthfully and lovingly to her, to respect her uniqueness, encourage fulfillment, and compassionately support her through all the changes of your years together? Thank you, Mark. Julie, do you choose Mark to be your life companion, to share your life openly with him, speak truthfully and lovingly to him, to respect his uniqueness, encourage fulfillment, and compassionately support him through all the changes of your years together? Thank you, Julie. I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the persons here present
to witness
that
I, Mark Theo Collins,
I, Mark Theo Collins,
take you, Julie Christine Stephen,
take you, Julie Christine Stephen,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I pledge to share my life
I pledge to share my life
openly with you
openly with you
and to always speak
and to always speak
the truth to you in love.
the truth to you in love.
I will be faithful to you in thought,
I will be faithful to you in thought,
word and deed.
word and deed.
I promise to honour
Promise to honour
and tenderly care for you,
and tenderly care for you,
to cherish and encourage
to cherish and encourage
your own fulfilment
your own fulfilment
as an individual
as an individual
through all the changes in our lives.
through all the changes in our
Well
lives.
done, Mark. You right, Steve?
Yeah.
I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the persons here present
to witness
that
that I, Julie Christine Stephen,
I, Julie Christine Stephen,
take you, Mark Theo Collins,
take you, Mark Theo Collins,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I pledge to share my life
I pledge to share my life
openly with you
openly with you
and to always speak
and to always speak
the truth to you in love.
the truth to you in love.
I will be faithful to you in thought,
I will be faithful to you in thought,
word and deed.
word and deed.
I promise to honour
I promise to honour
and tenderly care for you,
and tenderly care for you.
to cherish and encourage,
What was that?
to cherish and encourage
To cherish and encourage
your own fulfilment
your own fulfilment
as an individual
as an individual
through all the changes in our lives.
through all the changes in our lives.
Well done. This ring
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
My heart will be your shelter,
My heart will be your shelter.
and my arms will be your home.
My arms will be your home.
Beautiful. With this ring, I thee wed.
I thee wed.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
you shall not be alone.
you shall not be alone.
My heart will be your shelter,
My heart will be your shelter,
and my arms will be your home.
and my arms will be your home.
Thank you, Julie. Well done.
Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. So faith, hope, love abide by these three things. But the greatest of these is love.
Just so everybody knows, Mark goes, when do I get the kiss? You do that right now. Yeah.
And of course, the star couple of the evening, we have, of course, Julie and Mark Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding. Bang your hands together, raise your glasses, whatever you'd like to do. Make some noise for our star couple tonight.
Hi, everybody. My name is Fran, and it's wonderful for me to be able to welcome you all here. A very good friend of Mark, Barbara, sends her apologies not to actually be here, although she came all the way from Kuala Lumpur, 6 hours, Brisbane 6 hours more, 2.5 hours, to be here for the wedding, but is not here this evening, and she sends her deep apologies. But she said to me, being an elder lady, an elder friend of yours, she said, you know, when I met Julie, she's one of the most beautiful personalities that I've ever met. And that's Mark's words from Barbara. So welcome everybody and enjoy your evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know me, my name is Chris, and I'm Mark's one of the closest friends for about the last 30 years. I've been given the role of Mark's best man, which is a pleasure and a privilege. Thanks, mate. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the day to this point, everybody, and are certainly looking forward to the evening's festivities beyond. My intentions is for this short speech is to be genuine and sincere, so not a big bag of laugh or stories, so sorry boys. Okay, I would like to acknowledge all the previous speakers and can only endorse the wonderful things they said about Mark and Julie. On behalf of the bridesmaids, Janet and Sally, I'd like to thank you, Mark, for your kind words. You still look beautiful tonight, girls. Now to the boys, Mark and Chris. Mark, mate, you look happy, proud, and most importantly, mate, in love. You really do. It's fantastic. You know, like... this is unscripted, but the way you guys looked at each other in that chapel this afternoon was just a pretty special moment. It really was, Mark, so fantastic, mate. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed the day to this point, and certainly as the evening goes on, I hope you have a great night. Now, Chris, mate, your dad is incredibly proud, mate, of the man that you've become. So to have you here tonight in this wedding party is really special, mate. It makes the occasion so much bigger and better. So that's fantastic. Chris, mate, I was in Blacktown Hospital 25 years ago when you were born. So feeling old, and again, to have you here is very humbling. So it's fantastic, Chris. Good stuff, mate. I'd also like to congratulate Mark and Julie with the selection of the wedding location. Like St Mary's by the Sea in Port Douglas, what an amazing spot, you know, like in this great state of Queensland. And I'm a New South Wales person saying that, so amazing. Look, further to the wedding ceremony location, we follow that up with a reception here at their own pub, you know, like so... For that just, I reckon, just tops it off, like Mark and Julie owning their own pub. So I reckon that's pretty cool. So, okay, so today for me, I think is all about supporting Mark. But really, you know, the best part about this day is finally, I don't know, at the age of 47, boys, we get the opportunity and to celebrate his first wedding and hopefully his only one. You know, so. I think that's pretty cool. A little bit more about Mark. Mark was born on the 20th of January, 69, to Pat and Kathy Collins, the second of three children, Lisa, the older, beautiful sister, and Matthew, the younger brother. So my parents actually, and our family home, and Mark's parents and their family home was in Blacktown, Sydney. Our parents had a healthy respect and friendship for many years, and you know, we're both active members of the Blacktown community and still are. The point I'm making is our close friendship, Mark and I think, which commenced in 85, year 11 of school, I really think was on the back of many things that our parents did, mate. You know, so in the early years of our lives and our upbringing. So Mark and I are really very, very lucky individuals to have such great parents who taught us the importance of like the values and the importance of real and lasting friendships. So I reckon just wanted to acknowledge that tonight. Look, following school from about 85 to 90, Mark and I, along with some very, very good friends that are over here on the table here, shared some wonderful life experiences over those 5 years. So it was during that period of time that I really think that the friendship was forged, and Mark made his footprint and some of his qualities really come to the fore. Now, in the early part of '91, Helen and myself we moved away from Sydney and reside in Brisbane. So for that reason, pretty much since about '91, what's that, about 20 odd years, I can't really account for his daily activities. But one thing's for sure, that even just being up here the last couple of days, the man's still got an appeal. You know, That's one, and he's definitely got some really good qualities like that were there 20 years ago, and they're still there now, mate. So it's good to see that they haven't changed. And I even want to list some of these qualities. Charisma, I reckon, big time. Ambition. Humorous, absolutely. Loyalty. Generosity. Adventurous. And one thing, a bit soft, but very sincere. Mark is very sincere. I reckon it's a quality. Now, we all know Mark has got some not so perfect qualities, but this is not the time. So I'm not going to, no list there. So, look, the qualities and not so perfect qualities, I'm sure, I guess Julie is probably what's the attraction to Mark, I would imagine, I guess. So I guess that's the reason why Julie wants to spend the rest of her life with Mark, so don't change, mate. Fantastic. All right, so I'm going to close this up, summarise it down. So it gives me immense pleasure to invite you all to be up. So let's all stand up and join me, and let's have a toast to the bride and groom, Mark and Julie. Cheers.
It's late in the evening, she's wondering what clothes to wear, puts on her makeup, and brushes her long blonde hair, and then she asks me, do I look alright? I say, darling, you look wonderful tonight. We go to a party and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady walking around with me. And then she asked me, do I feel alright? And I say, yes, I feel wonderful tonight. Everyone can get up now. I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes, and the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you. It's time to go home now, and I got an aching head. So I give her the car keys, then she puts me to bed. And then she asks me, as I turn out the light, I'll say, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. And then she asked as I turn out the light. I say, my darling, you were